Well, thanks for tuning in to Taco Tuesday Talk! All right, I'm a little bit more shaved this week. You know, I got critics talking about my shavings and my ashy hands. And those of you who don't know what ashy hands are, they look something like this. People get dry, and they call it ashy. Lesson for today. Anyway, so if this is your first time tuning in, this is our Taco Tuesday Talk special. I'm your host, Greg Goby, Door Creek Northside Church student ministry pastor. So what we do at Taco Tuesday Talks is, obviously, I go buy some tacos and just demolish loads of tacos every week. Well, not loads, but a good fair amount. So this is just a recap of what we've been learning for the last few weeks at our student ministry virtual lesson that we have every Wednesday. And in order to participate, you have to leave comments or just ask questions. Or if you don't want to ask a question, talk about your favorite tacos. Hey, it's Taco Tuesdays. Anything goes. Leave a comment and tell me what your favorite tacos are. All right, well, we're gonna get into it. Today's topic is about God. Yeah. Who is God? That's the real question. Who is God? So we're gonna explore that a little bit today. We've been learning about it the last few weeks, about the attributes of God and who God is. And so I'm gonna talk about it and give my perspective and the Bible perspective of who God is, more importantly. So today, we're gonna go to another one of my favorite taco spots. We are going to check out La Bamba's today. Let's check out La Bamba's. Now, they're known for their burritos, but we're gonna get some tacos today. Okay, and you know, every time we go somewhere, we're still in social distancing. So, why can't I say it? Social distancing. I think I got it. All right, here we go. Got the mask. I need 5 steak tacos and a chicken burrito. 2 rice water. Horchata.
Is rice water sweet? I've never had it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the big one you got? That looks good.
That's a burrito.
Burrito?
That's it. Whew, okay. Just got my delicious tacos. And we are going back to the house. All right, so on that note, stay tuned for this commercial break. See you in a minute.
What's up, pizza slices? It's your boy Ed, aka Scooch.
Ed,
Call me Scooch.
I'm not doing that. Today we'll be discussing the omnis. These 3 words, omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient, are words most often used to describe God. God is unlimited in size, infinite in power, and all knowledge.
That's awesome.
Awesome. That's a perfect word to describe it. You know, the original meaning of the word awesome is an overwhelming feeling of reverence and admiration or fear. We've reduced it to a slang term meaning impressive. But when we truly think about how God is omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient, we can fully stand in awe. It is awesome. Words are dazzling. Use them with care.
Yeah, bro, words are like the best.
Okay, I'm back. Man, I'm so hungry. I can't wait to get into these tacos. So here we go. just not complete unless you have the La Bambas. That's hot.
Spicy a little bit, just a little bit on there.
Let's taste it before we get into the lesson. So, I hope you're enjoying tacos with me right now. Hey, send me some pictures of you guys eating tacos. I'll post it. All right, I need a napkin. I gotta come prepared. Big shout outs to La Bamba. Okay, let's get into the lesson. You know, for past few weeks, we've been on a series called Abnormal. And Abnormal has kind of been a series highlighting the different attributes of God and who God is and how he has responded to people and situations and stories in the Bible. A couple of weeks ago, we learned about God speaking through a donkey, right? And then this past week, we learned about how, you know, God needs to be reverenced, how holy he is, you know, and that he is a God of order and obedience. So what I want to do is, with the rest of our time, I want to present two kind of pictures of God that are more true to who God really is and more helpful for you to live a more meaningful and purpose-filled life. Okay? If I could sum up God in maybe 2 words, I would describe him as existence and love. God is pure existence and he is unconditional love. When you talk about existence, he's outside of space and time. He is spirit, he is eternal, he is infinite. We literally cannot fully comprehend who God is. He simply is. Let's check out what God answered Moses when Moses asked him what to call him. In Exodus 3:13 and through 15, Moses, he comes to God and he says to God, he says, "Suppose I go to the Israelites and I say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me to you. And they ask me, what is his name? Then what shall I tell them?" Moses said. God said to Moses, "Tell them,
I am who I am."
This is what you are to say to the Israelites, that I am has sent me to you. Just to kind of clarify, am is a form of the verb to be. God is saying that he simply is. He is being. He is existence. Later on, God says to Moses that this is my name forever. This name you shall call me from generation to generation. And the other thing that we talked about is God is love. 1 John 4:7-8 says, "Let us continue to love one another, for love comes from God. Anyone who loves is a child of God and knows God. But anyone who does not love does not know God, for God is love." It's like being a parent, when your mom or dad has rules and you can't do things when you're young, but they do those things so they can protect you in it because they love you. But when you turn 18, you just kind of like,
oh, I'm 18, I'm an adult, and I can do what I want.
And then you kind of experience those things that your parents were trying to protect you from, and then you get it afterwards. And that's the kind of God that we serve. We serve a great God that wants to protect us and wants to love us. And sometimes we can't understand what it is that he's trying to convey. We can talk about more of it, but I just want to leave you with a thought about when we start to think about and see God as pure existence and love, we start to realize he is so much bigger, and that changes everything. So next time you're thinking about who God is, think on those things. All right, that concludes our Taco Tuesday talks. I still have a few more tacos to eat. I guess it's Taco time. Again, leave your comments. We can talk about this some more. Next week, I may give some more attributes and kind of give you a more insight about who God is. But again, stay safe, stay home, and peace out.